Coming up.
All right, so you felt like he was being discriminatory, or he was favoring women who were scantily clad.
I know he was, Your Honor.
All right.
Medical expenses, I had to be in the ER.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Over a black eye?
Yeah, urgent care.
So you
I had
got
to
a
get it
mean,
checked
was that
out.
a right hook or a left hook? Fletcher, what happened?
Well, I'm here because I got punched in my eye, got a black eye at work. This club is one of the hottest clubs in town. So now and then we receive musical performance acts, and I believe she was there to see a musical performance act. Other than that, her behavior was not tolerable.
What prompts you to even be in contact with Miss Connors? How did you all even have an occasion to talk?
She wanted to go use the restroom.
Okay, I need to ask you this. Were there any other businesses, stores, restaurants, anything else in the vicinity of this club?
No, Your Honor, because the time was already about 10:30 p.m. when we got in line, and most of the stores in that area close around 8:30, especially on Friday night.
And then what happened?
Mr. Fletcher decides to let a group of VIPs through, and thankfully one of the members just decided to look back at me and give me grace and wait for me to come with them. Your Honor, when this person gestured for me to come, I immediately darted for the entrance and started making my way to the bathroom. And that's when Mr. Fletcher reached out and grabbed my arm, and I instinctively turned around and hit him because I'm a small young woman and I don't like to be manhandled.
So when Miss Connors, and I'm using her words through her testimony, darted towards the entrance, she says you grabbed her arm.
She darted towards the restroom. That's where I grabbed her arm. And as a security, I know I'm a male and I'm way bigger than her. We're used to like getting the most amount of space between the woman and just by the hand. Really not grabbing them, not groping, none of that, because I would lose my job, honestly. Not only is it wrong, I would lose my job.
He could have dislocated my shoulder, Your Honor.
You're the one who popped my eye and gave me a black eye. I was not trying to hurt you. You could deliberately, it shows you're trying to do something to me.
So you
maybe you're
grab
mad
her
because
arm.
you're there
Where do you
out in the
grab her
cold.
arm? Where do you grab her arm?
Her wrist.
You grab her wrist.
Her wrist. Yeah. Just
Stop.
like to pull her away.
Okay, pause. Miss Connors, where does he grab you?
Your Honor, he grabbed me on my wrist, yes.
Okay. You decide then at some point that you swing and punch him in the eye.
Only after I was touched first, physically, yes.
On the wrist or in any other way?
I was grabbed on the wrist, yes.
All right. And then he told you don't do that. And then you just punched him in the eye.
I did react after being triggered, yes, and swing on Mr. Fletcher.
All right. Mr. Fletcher, she connected and punched you in the eye.
Give me a black eye.
And then you got a black eye.
Correct.
All right. And so you're suing for $487.96. How does a black eye cost that much?
Medical expenses, I had to be in the ER.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
Over a black eye?
Yeah, urgent care.
A bouncer went to urgent care for a black eye.
Yes, I could not see out of my eye.
From a
it was
5'2"
out.
woman.
My eye was out. I wanted to see if she made
So you got
permanent damages.
So you
I had
got
to
a
get it
mean,
checked
was
it
that
out.
a right hook or a left hook?
Your Honor, I believe it was a right, but it's not as mean as
All
he's
right.
pretending it is.
It is the opinion of this court that Mr. Fletcher was doing his job appropriately. He did not grab you in a place that I felt like was unreasonable. He showed me exactly the way he grabbed you, and you testified to the exact same thing.
Well, Your Honor.
I'm not taking any more testimony. I've given you ample time to explain to me why this happened. And even the way you're standing right now, the attitude you've given in court is just kind of like, well, I didn't get my way, so then I was going to do what I had to do. And that's okay if that's your attitude. But just know sometimes your mouth and your attitude will write a check, right? That now your bank account got to cash because it's judgment for the plaintiff for $487.96.
Your Honor, I'm an administrative assistant. You can't do this to me.
Yeah, I definitely agree with Judge Lake on this because the thing is the bouncer was just doing his job. He has to let people in an orderly fashion, and it was not her turn to go in. She is just entitled, and she just feels like she owns the place, basically, that she is owed this opportunity to go into the show. So what do you guys think about this judgment? Do you think it was too much, too little, or just right? I would love to know your thoughts. Let me know. Love ya.